The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Pet Chat with Jason Mike.
I just want to make the point regarding Pet Chat, by the way, this is a serious business. A lot of the people on 3483, I think, are just taking the piss a little bit. Everyone's texted in my staffy.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, but what are we looking at, Keyzie?
A lot of good questions. This is from Jack. G'day, fellas. My 9-year-old cat keeps throwing up. He even threw up in my bed last night. Any help would be good. Cheers. Something that you'd be familiar with, Jace?
Well, I think with repeated voms, back paddock.
Yeah.
You do the semicircle cat, which is to scoop it up with the cat and into a semicircle shape, scoop it up, and then just chuck said vom and cat outside.
Yeah. In the bin.
I think, because I don't know if you guys got those new bins for food and
food scrap bin,
chuck it in there for a while. And as you know, people tend to overreact, and this is what they don't realise actually. They go, "Oh my God, cat vomit, gross." It is highly, what's the word? I was going to say medicinal, but it is like an anesthetic.
Right.
It numbs you.
Well, no, it's like a disinfectant.
Disinfectant. Sure.
So you don't immediately strip your duvet down, just leave it on the bed.
Cleans itself. It's self-cleaning.
Yeah, self-cleaning, very much so.
Heaps of texts. Is that one about you and the urinals at school? And then the one above that one, though. G'day, guys. Pet Chat. My neighbour has one of those squawking parrots. It hangs just on the boundary of our fence. Can I lean over and grab it out of its cage? Is it good eating?
What is it?
A parrot.
A parrot squawks and it's right on the boundary.
Birds are going to squawk. That's what I find.
Yeah. Well,
or chirp.
That's so true, man.
You had because you had a bird back in the day, Moki,
did.
and you said the old wet blanket over the cage there was
always
the
trick. So what we used to do, because it used to, its name was Cocky. It was a cockatiel, and it used to squawk all day. The other thing it used to do was peck its feathers out. So it was actually in the nud by the time we were done with it.
So Cocky was
in the nude there, and he just squawk, and it didn't matter how much you shouted at it or how much you shook the cage. He just wouldn't shut up. And so what we did was we get a big, like dark blue, the darker the better, beach towel, soak it, and then put it over the cage.
Right.
So Cocky thought it was nighttime, and so he'd go to sleep. So he'd be sleeping 24/7. Also, the fumes of all the defecation on the bottom of the cage there, feces.
You want to clear it out.
That was unable to escape. It couldn't seep through the moisture of the towel there, and so you'd take it off every now and again. And you can see it sort of swaying there on the old perch there. A bit woozy in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll shut him up.
And the one thing about cockatiel feces, it is potent.
Oh, yeah. Good eating.
Yeah, real good eating.
So it is good. Wait, hang on. The bird or the... Never mind. G'day, you mad bastards. Will from Christchurch. Live with my parents. Is it discrimination towards me that I'm highly allergic to pets and yet our family still have 2 cats and 2 dogs? So he's moved in with his parents.
Has he moved in?
He's allergic.
Yeah, he needs to move out.
Yeah, he needs to get a life.
Yeah.
And stop bludging off
his
his
parents.
parents.
Is he a loser? Is that what that says?
Wow,
does he say, am I a loser? Is that what he's asking?
No, but there's sort of like an underlying message of, hey, I'm a loser. What should I do?
Right.
Yeah.
Just hanging out in your room.
Yeah, well, he probably is already just banging on the porn there, and you know what I mean? And no, I'm not going to... And, he's at home with his folks, probably drinking all his dad's beers. He's going into the pantry, raiding that, getting his mum to do his laundry.
Yeah.
What a loser.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Kings of Leon there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. What are you having for tea tonight? Oh, you had the cheap sushi. Yeah.
What are you having?
You
had enchiladas.
Yeah.
What are you having?
Yeah, I'm going to have one of my
beef
meals.
stir fries.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Fake beef.
Fake beef. Bloody hell, it's good, man. I'm really surprised by it.
Why does it have to be the same thing every night?
Oh, because otherwise I just have to try and come up with,
variations thereof.
Well, yeah, at the moment I'm having 56 meals a week. So having to come up with 56 different meals, I only have to do 7 essentially, 7 or 8 in the same. Every
And does it
single day.
come in like a packet or something?
What?
No, he's
Your
making
meal.
it
Oh,
himself.
the
you're
meals.
making them, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a massive, massive, massive ball ache.
Yeah.
It really is. But I've only got a couple of weeks to go, so good times. Good to have a little bit of discipline, Jace. You know, set yourself a goal, stick with it.
It's like me, as I say last night, walking straight past that dairy, brother, and just getting in the car. No cheese balls for Hoyte J.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, let's get back to the text on 3403.
G'day, fellas. Might pick up a Hawaiian burger for dinner.
Ooh. Okay. Any chips? No, it doesn't mention the chips.
Can never do a Hawaiian burger.
Oh, look, I didn't mind that. What I didn't like is if it sat in the burger for too long. You had to eat it at the takeaway bar. I found if it seeped through your meat, then it was really gross. But as a rule, I'd agree with you. Shit house.
I enjoyed a Hawaiian, but without the pineapple.
Oh, Hawaiian
But it's
burger,
not a
hold the
Hawaiian.
pineapple.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
beautiful.
It's not a Hawaiian.
Little bit of beef patty in there, a little bit
Yes.
of onion, a little bit of gherkin, a little
Yes.
bit of tomato sauce,
Yes.
a little bit of cheese,
Yes.
a little bit of lettuce on there.
Yes.
Obviously, it was a red onion. Then just your beautiful patty. It's done. That's the best kind of Hawaiian
Buns?
burger right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
a little bit of buns. I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What about you wouldn't put a pineapple on that?
What did we just say, Keyzie?
Oh, okay, just double checking. Sticky mango chicken on rice. Yum. G'day, fellas. Sticky mango chicken on rice. Yum.
Well, hang on.
That
I
sounds
mean,
racist, first
yeah.
of all.
What? Why is it racist?
It's the way you say it.
You started with the end of that text, then you went to the middle and went, hang on, oh, g'day, fellas.
Sorry, here
I
you
mean,
go.
what the hell was going on there, Keyzie?
G'day, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Having chicken nuggets with scallops and potato and gravy with bread.
Scallops and potato and gravy.
And chicken nuggets.
And once again, I'm reading out text from the machine. You can't be too picky with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, man.
G'day, fellas. Having chicken nuggets with scallops in potato and gravy with bread.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tom Petty there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Thursday afternoon.
Hey, I don't know if you guys have had this, but do you ever talk about something on the show about someone and then you see that person and then you're worried that they've heard what you said about them? Who?
Kim.com.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see him again?
Well, just on that front, probably Gavin today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, probably brought back, because I know he listens to the show.
Oh,
so.
the guy you played a prank on? Yeah.
Why?
Well, I had it today. I was at the gym, and I may or may not have
Picking up your missus.
What, with Kim.com?
neither of those two things. I was just doing leg day. You know
Every
how
day's
I
leg
am.
day,
Yeah, love it. And I was talking about a guy at the gym who is really muscly and good nick, and I'm like,
How
full
old is
credit.
he?
Mid-30s.
Ethnicity? What are we dealing with?
Same as you. From Levin.
Yep.
He's got a beard.
Czechoslovakian.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. And he has a really tight shirt on, once again, just like Mogi.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
nick, just like Mogi. However, I overheard him loudly talking about how he's been meaning to beat someone up for a while and that he'd wipe the floor with him to one of the girls.
I hate
at the
it when
gym.
you've got someone that you're meant to beat up and you've sort of forgotten about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
you've
That's
got a
right.
list.
Seriously, I do that
reminds
all the
me.
time. Yeah, I
I
do
was
that
meant to
all the
kick
time.
his ass.
Yeah.
And
Slip my mind.
like, I feel terrible about talking about this person, but it just wound me up so much. Like, who is going around talking about people's asses they need a kick? You know what I mean?
Well, I talk all the time with Mogi about kicking your ass.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
all know.
Yeah,
You couldn't even reach my ass.
I would wipe the floor.
Yeah.
I would wipe the floor
I don't
with your
talk
ass.
about it. I've got a shit list. And I
Really?
sort of take names.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I on there?
Nah, you're not on there, Keyzie.
Jace?
You're on mine.
Bring it on, sucker. But anyway, the issue I had was today I was at the gym and I saw this guy and he was giving me a bit of a stink eye.
Oh, yeah? Was he giving you the evils?
No, it wasn't the evils, it was a stink,
Stink
eye.
eye.
It was like, it wasn't
Yeah.
full evils,
Yes.
but it was stink eye.
Right.
And I was like, oh God, he's heard me talking about him and now he's going to wipe the floor with me and kick my ass and I'm on his
Yeah.
shit list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
What'd you do? Did you finish up early and bugger off, run out the door?
Yeah,
Well, I
Run
had it-
home crying?
No, I was-
Get your inhaler?
I still had about 15 minutes of Pilates left, so I didn't want to cut that short. So I got that done. And then as I was leaving, I realised he was giving someone else a stink eye. And I think he might just have
Permanent stink eye.
resting
Well,
stink
I tell you
eye.
what I'm going to do, Keyzie. I'm going to come up to your gym and I'm going to dedouche this guy because
No, that's not what I want.
No one is going to lay a finger on Keyzie until Hoyte J has.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what
I
mean?
think that's the go, man.
I'll dedouche him and the problem solved.
Yeah.
Jace, I worry that this guy...
We'll come down there and you just point him out. You stand
Yeah.
behind us.
Do you want me to say
and
there he
you
is?
You sort of just sort of lean out behind us and go, there he is.
That's him there.
There's him, that guy.
And
then
then
we'll
you
go
guys-
over dedouche.
Right.
Dedouche.
Oh, wow, okay.
Just get him on the ground.
Okay, real beat down.
Dedouche.
That's a real prolonged... Okay.
But
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
a
be
bit
a
tired
hiding.
now.
Yeah,
It's
it'll-
exhausting giving people the beats.
Totally, mate. Totally. But don't worry about it, Keyzie. We've got it in hand, mate.
Okay, I appreciate that, fellas. Thank you.
No worries.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon. Keep those shout-outs coming on 3483 Friday shout-outs. See the school strikes there, Mogi protesting climate change there, mate.
Yeah.
My daughter tried to be a part of that, and I went, not on my watch, you won't be.
Nah.
All they do is go away, they go to the parks, they smoke ganja, they pash, they give each other hickeys. It's a disgrace, and it will not be happening in the Hoyte J household. I'll tell you that right now for bloody tuppence. You bloody climate change. There's bloody... What's wrong with the climate? The climate is exactly as it has been for the last 150 years. It's just an excuse for you lazy-ass teenage kids to go and have a little bit of a tutu with each other, to go and have a durry, to smoke a bit of basil. Not on my watch!
I reckon.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.